Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 9th episode of Kamichu. Last episode, we had cats. That was pretty much last episode. Tama went on an adventure along with Yuria, who took the form of a cat, to a cat world where cats had cat political issues and stuff like that, and some fighting and battling, and a fat cat that rolls around, and driving away the one cat leader. It was a bit of an odd episode. Just the cat adventures is basically what it was. So let's get into this episode and see what we're in for today, because it's just, you never really know with this show. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Tama. And yeah, the brother is still getting more and more suspicious of Tama, it seems like, so I wonder if eventually he will just completely figure out what's up with Tama. I mean, he wouldn't get like super specifics like, you know, the poverty guy and stuff like that unless somebody told him, but I'm more talking about a situation where he sees something that makes it pretty clear that there's some sort of magic going on with Tama, and then Yuria just kind of fills in the blanks. I'm wondering if we'll get a scene like that at some point. We also got to see Miko wear her Miko outfit last episode. We're in class. Cross the river of time. Where are you off to in such a hurry? The river of time, perhaps? Oh. Oh. Well, Yuria probably has some thoughts about that. Kenji and Kenji actually sound kind of similar. It's funny. Yeah, not quite the date that I was expecting. I feel like she was just messing with us. If you say so. I'm not into that personally, but yeah, clearly messing with her. Is somebody gonna fall and hurt themselves like that? You okay? Who needs a who needs a doctor? I've only broke a few bones, no big deal. The ship. It's quite a ship. Just carrying that kettle. Yamato. I have heard of that ship. That explains why it's so big and cool looking. Yes, Yamato. Not quite how she looked in Contact Collection, but you know, fine. This is way before I was born. I know. I guess that's what they do on the ship. Didn't know about that. Yes. That wonderful hotel. Uh, that is a pretty good thing to be able to say. Not a lot of people can have that. Are we gonna go on a boat this episode, perhaps? Everyone has their thing, you know. I'm no one to judge. I suppose. Let's not get crazy. Not to imply, you know, anyone in particular. Wow. Of course she speaks up. This is getting a little bit awkward now. She is cute. So cute. Oh, that's a little bit ominous. So what's watching? Is it like traveling through the water? And now we're in soup, I think. Okay. The underwater shots are interesting, but don't eat whatever's in there. Oh, it is a boat. A boat spirit. Mitsubomaru. Yeah, Okinawa. It's a pretty cool place. So it really is going to be about Yamato. I kind of figured. And now we're in Okinawa, I think. Well, we're on the ocean, but... Yeah, it's quite a trip. Newly sunken ships. So it's the boat senpai. I would love to talk to Yamato. I'm sure that he would have a lot to say. Wow. I mean, that's probably for the best, but... He has a very unique perspective on things. I'm sure every ship wants to go to port eventually, but it's harder when you've sunk. I'm sure Yuri would be more than happy to help with this. Wow. That's a little bit messed up. That was her doing. Yes, good times. Okay, so that was what was happening. I thought so. Like warp points. Would have been a fun trip to watch, I'm sure. Aw. I was drunk up by people. Again, I would have liked to have seen that journey. Well, then do your best. Oh, where'd that come from? Just right behind you. Yes. I really want to just pick out the butterfly. I think so too. Yeah, we need to at least talk to Yamato first. That does kind of come first. Yeah, I'm sure he has feelings. Really? That's interesting. Moshi Moshi, Yamato, are you there? Oh. That voice sounds about right for old Japanese warship. Yeah, so what are your feelings on this matter? Is it a bag? Like a goldfish? That's funny. So let's take you there. Oh, right, because you did... I guess you sort of failed if you sank. I get that, but still, I think it's for the best to just go home. If you can. I still think it'd be better for you to go. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. You were a wonderful battleship. Yes. It's interesting seeing a heart-to-heart between two ships. You know, with the middle school goddess being the middle man. Yes, like him, for instance. Yes, I think, again, I think it's for the best if you just come home. Yes, there we go. We got through to him. Come on, Yamato. I know plenty of people would be happy to see you. Don't be such a baby. And... oh wow, had to finish him off. Well, that's good. Yeah, returning the ship itself might be a bit harder. Does it involve a Kamichu? Girth. In other words, become his friend, you know, really be able to resonate with him. It shouldn't be too difficult, you know, there's plenty to research about Yamato. It is pretty much the most famous Japanese battleship of the time, so... I'm researching! Yes, the Yamato. Please, I need help. I'm not used to doing this sort of researching and studying. Okay, that's a good idea. Get a good idea of just how big it is in a practical way. Definitely a big ship. Yes, it's not easy to find a place to fit that boat. I loved all the school comparisons. Give me all of your Yamato books, please. I need them. I'm glad there's no hard feelings there. I mean, is it necessary to go into confidential information? I'm sure it would help. Nice. Yamato, I would assume? Wow. I thought I was bad at drawing. That leaves something to be desired. Just Ramune here. Ah, 3D can... I can guess which one's Yuri is. But yeah, somebody needs a 3D printer, clearly. Yeah, so this stuff has arrived, so that's cool. Do your best. I know it's a lot of complicated stuff for a middle schooler just to kind of binge and cram all that in. Okay, here we go. We finally got a way to get the length down. That is pretty big. Well, I think we have to talk to somebody that was there for, you know. Yeah, there you go. That's where I was going. Luckily, we know somebody that was on the Yamato, so. Sounds fun. I bet you're so happy to have people actually that want to hear about this stuff. Oh. Okay. There was girls on board, that would sound a lot better. I'm sure it wasn't. That's the kind of thing that's generally not put in a lot of documents. I'm sure it was. Well, maybe you'll see its spirits, you know? We could probably swing that if we wanted to. And that was a very telling look on Yuria's face there. She almost blends into, you know, Yashima's outfit with the yellow wings and all that. A portal. Me Choo! The great catchphrase. And is she a mermaid? She kind of like a wiggly tail. And now we just are alone with her unconscious body. Yeah. Yes, right there. And the hair's growing again. An underwater spirit dive. Gotta find Yamato. Oh, he's a bit bigger. Yeah, hold on. So he's around here somewhere. He's pretty big, as we've established, so shouldn't be that difficult to find. There he is, I think. Yeah, there he is. Not quite the ship it used to be, but... It's good that they can talk underwater, but I guess that's because it's a spiritual communication. Yeah, yes, he is. Yes, I did my research. I even talked to an old dude that used to ride you. I probably could have phrased that better. Let's go. Ah, a little bit bright. Okay. It looks better now. And now Yuria gets to be a captain of a ship. Now she can say that she was, you know, the captain of the Yamato. And here we are. That wasn't so bad. Now she really gets an idea of just how big it is. I'm sure it feels great. Yes, it's all thanks to you. You know, and Kamichu. Well, that's certainly true. But you did a good job today. Yeah, we know about that rough trip you had. Let's go. Destination Kure. Yeah. I do love how mellow Yuria is as she just does these incredible things. It doesn't sound like she is. If you just listen to how she says things, it's just like, yeah, this is just my new adventure today. Just, this is what I'm doing. Like, she never sounds super shocked or surprised or anything like that. I love that demeanor, the disposition of hers. Oh, a lap pillow. I approve. Wow, that's a great piggyback to get. Definitely is a good day for him. Push himself, he was carried here. A talisman so we can see the Yamato. The Yamato spirit, that makes sense, because that's why he's here. Because he wanted to see the Yamato again. And, you know, the other tons of spirits around. Here it comes. Here it comes, the Yamato. And for the first time in a long time, it's coming home. It is a glorious looking ship, isn't it? And yeah, this is a great day for him, man. I kind of wish everybody could see that, because that would probably surprise a lot of people. But this is still pretty great. Just... yes. Be careful your air. People will get a panchira. Oh, okay. That thing. Yeah, that. Yeah. I guess she added her own little touch to it. So he remembers him. Cool. Yeah, he did help her build up the mental image of Yamato, so... Oh, he even knows that much. Yeah. Yeah, that's like reading my diary or something. Oh, Sakura pedals too. Really are going all out. It is a big deal, so it makes sense. A really glorious homecoming. Yes, yes he is. Or she is, I don't know. Usually you refer to ships except as female, but he has a male voice, so it's a bit confusing. Yes, welcome home. Tadaima, if you will. Glad to see he's feeling better. I should hope so. You don't want to get back up there until you're recovered. True enough, but not really the point. He remembers my name. I assume he's not referring to the Panchira. Wow, dude, no, don't make her blush again. Oh, friend zoned hard there. Man, you wear your emotions on your sleeve, don't you, Yuria? Yeah, that was she got thoroughly sunk there. That was great. That was a funny little way to end it off. Yeah, that was a pretty cool episode. As usual, you just don't know what you're going to get with this show. Like, I wouldn't have predicted this would have been a story about the great ship Yamato and a man that was a part of the crew getting to be reunited with him as a spirit. I wouldn't have predicted that, no. It is very much an incredible ship, though. It is a shame that it sunk the way it did. Really? I mean, I guess a god could rule a school as a council president. Okay, that was the 9th episode of Kamichu. And this episode, like I said, it was about Yamato, you know, the glorious battleship that had sunk, and we got to meet somebody that was a part of his crew again. And he pretty much just was really proud of that, you know, and he got to talk to everyone about that, you know, Kenji and the other important characters. And soon after that, we had another ship show up, a little guy that can like teleport from various bodies of water to eventually make his way there, and to ask something of us. He asked us to be able to bring Yamato, at least the spirit, back to port, you know, back home. And that's what we decided to do this episode. Of course, we had to confirm that Yamato wanted that to begin with, so we had a communication with him with the seaweed spirit. Is interesting. But yeah, at first he was definitely reluctant. He kind of felt like, you know, I don't know if I should go back. I mean, I failed, I sunk, I'm not the ship I used to be, you know. It's should I really go back, you know? And you know, I'm already here. I'm already kind of made a home for myself here, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's not really worth doing. Of course, behind all that, there's still, you could tell there was still a desire to return nonetheless. He just kind of had built up a wall of excuses that we kind of had to break down, and then once we did, yeah, he was up for it. The problem was he had to get a really good mental image of the ship to be able to make it happen. So it was time to hit the books, which, you know, Yuria was so excited about the prospect of doing that. But she did it. She did that. She read a lot about it. She contacted like the prime minister or whatever to get some confidential files and stuff about the Yamato. But I think what really made the difference was being able to talk to, again, you know, the guy that was part of the crew. Because there are always going to be certain things that you don't ever read in like history books or whatever. You know, little details that really aren't important to pass down, but still would really help if you're trying to connect emotionally with the ship spirit. Which, yeah, some of the details he said was able to help us do that, you know? So that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, basically we went back. We were able to get the spirit to come. We rode him like we were the captain of the ship and returned home. And we even got Gen to come by, gave him a talisman so we could actually see the ship itself. And we were really able to make his dream come true by allowing him to reunite with Yamato, which that was great to see. He was like brought to tears, which is understandable because that's a pretty big deal. It was made very clear how important that ship was to him, his time with that ship, so being able to see it again, something that I'm sure he never believed in his wildest dreams would ever come to pass. Yeah, that's a very important moment for him. And it was great to see everyone celebrating the return, you know, throwing the sakura petals around. It's really, really cool final scene there. I mean, it wasn't the final scene, really, but it was like the climax of the episode, really. And the final scene, though, was kind of cute and funny. Just the Gen being like, "Oh, are you two like dating or something?" It's like, "Oh no, we're just friends." And initially, you know, Yuria just like lit up, really embarrassed, like, "Oh no, it's not the case. No, 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 no." And then when he friend zoned her, she just like, yeah, came crashing down. And I love Yuria making, you know, the comparison to the ships and all that. Like Yuria's ship went sinking and all that was really funny too. I quite enjoyed that. But yeah, it was pretty funny stuff. We had a couple of cute scenes of Yuria just blushing like that, so it's always nice to see. Yuria continues to be a very adorable character that's always does her best to help people, and it was funny that little addition of the lemonade sign on the ship because it was kind of based off of her mental image of the ship, so it's makes sense. Anything else? And yeah, basically just showing us the importance of listening to our elders and the wisdom and stuff that they can pass down to us. You never know when it might come in handy. I think that was the overall message of the episode. It definitely showed that can be important to do. And they even gave him a piggyback ride to get there, which was pretty nice of them. It was a very, very good day for him, like just thoroughly, I would say. And we got one Kamichu, you know, in the episode, which I do enjoy her saying that. See, yeah, I think that's all I really had to say on the episode. It was just really cool. Oh yeah, I mean it was kind of funny hearing the poverty god talk about how it was so economically prosperous it was horrible, because there's no place for me. So that was kind of funny as well. Just yeah, because for everybody else that would be a good thing, but not for the poverty god. So yeah, I really wish I had more to say on this episode than that, but it was a good episode. I did really enjoy it. I just don't have a lot to say on it, so I'll end it off here, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.